So one of the tracks on the album is entitled Autumn Moon, and this title is an after the fact addition to the song, because that piece is actually a completely free improvisation. It's the first thing we did when we went into the studio today, because it's the first thing that we always do when we rehearse. It's kind of like coming in and feeling the room, feeling out where we are that day, saying a musical hello, and kind of getting our ears tuned and listening and exploring.
It's all about listening and opening your mind and your ears, because there's nothing preconceived. There's no, it's not like we say, okay, we're going to play in this key or we're going to play at this tempo. It's basically, it's playing with absolutely no rules whatsoever.
Right.
The only rule is that you listen and you respond however you feel like responding to what you're hearing.
Yeah. And it's always fun. I just love it because it's funny to see what comes out. You know, what kind of mood comes out, what kind of tones, little ideas, which then for me sometimes I find things that I will incorporate into other songs later.
Right.
You know, like a little motif or something just happens.
That said, although it was the first thing that we recorded, it's not the first thing you hear on the album, because we didn't want to scare you away from listening to the rest of the album. So, you know, it appears a little later in the sequence when your ears and your mind have been appropriately warmed up.
Right. For an interlude. It's a little journey.
It's a little interlude. It becomes an interlude near the end of the album. But it was the first thing we recorded.
Yeah. We hope you enjoy it.